have thought this curb appeal project would start in the plumbing department? To make my mosaic, I used glass gems, small tile, which I removed from the backing, large tile, which I broke into smaller pieces, and random plates, which I also broke into smaller pieces. I measured the 5-foot PVC pipe into 2 pieces. I wrapped painter's tape at my marks, which would make a straight line where I would cut. I cut a slit into the pipe using a hand saw. Then I inserted the blade of the jigsaw into the slit and cut the pipe easily into 2 pieces. I did the same thing at the bottom of the pipe so that I would have a flat end. Using a soft cloth, I wiped away any dust. Then I used heavy grit sandpaper to rough up the outside of the pipe. Then I wiped everything clean with a wet cloth. For the base of the pipe, I cut a piece of chicken wire to size and wrapped it around the bottom of the pipe. I attached the chicken wire to the pipe using duct tape. I wrapped it snugly around the pipe, making sure all the wire was covered. Now for the fun. With a plastic nut trowel, I applied mastic, which is an adhesive, to the pipe. While the mastic was still wet, I used a variety of tile, plates, and glass gems, pressing them firmly into the mastic. Once the mastic was dry, I applied the grout, pressing it into all the nooks and crannies. Once the entire pipe was grouted, I used a sponge and plain water to wipe away the excess grout. I allowed the pipes to dry 24 hours before sealing. Adding the sealer is an easy process using a sponge brush, and I covered the entire pipe with sealer. Since the pipes were tall, I added large rocks into the pipe for stability. As you can see, I have a place around our pool where nothing will grow and people can look in. These mosaic planters fill that space perfectly. They also look great on my front porch, raising up my plants for all to see. I hope this inspires you to make something for that empty space in your home.
Cut up varying pieces of PVC pipe to create a unique Christmas tree holiday decoration. Start by cutting a bunch of pieces of PVC pipe. I used 1, 1.5, 2, and 3-inch pipes and cut them each 2 inches wide. After all your pieces are cut, add a quick coat of spray paint. Now it's time to paint your ornaments. I chose 4 different colors from red to light pink to create an ombre effect. Before painting, I laid out the pieces to get a general idea of the placement, then separated out by color so I knew how many of each size to paint. I also took a picture so it'd be easy to recreate. While your ornaments dry, prepare your background. Make sure to give the wood a good sanding. Stain the wood that you'll use for the background. You could also paint if you prefer. If staining, remember to wipe off any excess so the color isn't too dark. Once everything is dry, it's time to lay out your tree. Be sure the different sizes are evenly distributed and use those smaller pieces to fill in where needed. Before attaching the PVC pieces to the backing, use hot glue to attach the painted ornaments. You can do an ombre design like I did, or come up with your own colors and patterns. Lastly, use a strong adhesive like Gorilla Glue to attach the PVC pieces in place. I hope this video inspired you to create your own PVC tree this holiday season. See you in my next video!